Namaste, I am Tejaswini and welcome to my channel. The Vedic New Year, Shri Krodhi Naam Samvatsar, starts with the sunrise of the Chaitra Shukla Pratipada, which falls on 9th April 2024. This is the first day of the year. It is called the Yugadi, the beginning of a cycle. The current Vedic year, that is the Shri Krodhi Naam Samvatsar, ends on Falgun Amavasya. The new year, Shri Krodhi, is dominated by Rahu. And this is because there is a very huge solar eclipse on Falgun Amavasya, that is the day before the Yugadi. Shri Krodhi is the 38th year in the 60-year Vedic year sequence. Krodhi in Sanskrit means an angry man, and Shri is the fundamental word which indicates auspiciousness. So Shri Krodhi is the auspicious angry man. For predicting the events in the new year, the Nutan Varshaphala, we use a combination of several techniques. The new year Shri Krodhi will be very busy and happening on so many levels. The sun is well placed and he has enough power to achieve his goals. The moon is powerful and he will give an aggressive tilt to his significations. Rahu is dominating the chart and he will create an intense desire to achieve, to gain heights and to do something outstanding. Venus has power and the capacity to do good. He has a huge portfolio this year and Venus will be active on so many levels in Shri Krodhi. Jupiter is also capable and auspicious. Most importantly, he will protect our finances, and Mercury is going to support with his intellectual and logical thinking. Ketu's position indicates that we will be focused on what we want and partnerships may not be so reliable this year. Saturn with Mars is a very typical combination. Everyone's mood will be aggressive. Overall, the environment in Shri Krodhi will be full of ups and downs. There will be several unexpected opportunities and also sudden pitfalls. A lot will depend on the power of Rahu in your chart. He will decide how you make use of the energies of Shri Krodhi, the Hindu New Year. The major transits in Shri Krodhi are: first is Jupiter will move to Vrishab Rashi, Taurus sign, on 1st May 2024. He will stay here for the complete year. And it is going to be helpful for all of us. Finally, he'll be moving out from the third aspect of Saturn. Saturn will move to Pisces, that is Meen Rashi, on 29th of March 2025. Rahu and Ketu do not transit in Shri Krodhi, they remain in Pisces and Virgo respectively. Shri Krodhi is a year in which each one of us should majorly try to improve our finances. This is a year where we have to expand ourselves and work so that we are able to improve our and our nation's financial situation. There will be some new developments beneath the earth's surface or underwater. New natural resources will be discovered, new natural oil wells, mines and ores will be discovered, new industries for their exploitation will be established. People working in these high-risk industries must be careful as there are high chances of accidents and also sabotages. The key word of this year is whatever was concealed, it will be brought out. Whatever was hidden under the ground, under the water, it is all going to come out. And most importantly for all of us, new archaeological finds will be discovered under the ground, which will have a very deep impact on all of us. Then we come to the weather. Prepare for extreme heat during the summers. Summer of 2025 will be the hottest one in history. Initially, the rains will be a bit erratic and that will lead to a bit of confusion regarding water resources. Later, the rains will make up and excessive rains are expected in certain areas. Then the hill states will face natural disasters like landslides, and floods are possible in the plains and cyclones along the coastal regions, especially the eastern coast. But because the rains are going to be good, agriculture also will be good, and ultimately we are going to have a assured food supply for this year. Increased volumes of fish and other sea products are also expected in this year. Initially there will be some concerns due to erratic rainfall, but later agricultural production will pick up. Especially farming of sugarcane, flowers and fruits will be profitable. Demand for aromatic flowers will be more, so imports are going to increase here. Red or yellow colored crops, all grains, all spices and underground crops like groundnuts will give good profits. Overall, agriculture and natural resource exports will increase. The dairy industry is expected to give very good profits. Milk and milk products are going to be in high demand. But you see, people will be more inclined towards unhealthy, ready-to-eat food. These are unhealthy food options, and fast food and sweetened drinks are not real food. But still, people will have them in greater quantities. Also, adulterated foods will hurt public health. There will be an overall increase in food prices, and especially the nutritious food, those options will be really expensive this year. Then there is a trend where people are opting for cosmetic procedures and beauty enhancing surgeries. This year is not good for such cosmetic surgeries as there could be risks with unexpected side effects. The government will try to optimize land resources. There will be redevelopment and real estate projects, especially in wastelands or barren lands or underdeveloped areas. Purchasing property, especially in urban areas and for the middle class, is going to remain difficult. Because Rahu has so much power in this year, every one of us is going to be a slightly more selfish this year. And we will try to capitalize things for us and ignore our partners. This can lead to issues in the marriage, in the family. Do not let your personal selfishness overshadow your relationships and your interactions with others. So this will lead to interpersonal conflicts in the home. Everyone will feel a little bit more lonely due to relationship issues. Family disputes, divorces, separations, and property matters will keep the courts busy during this time. So marriages, marital relationship, and especially childbirth may be typical. Women will be more prominent and more active this year, especially in defense sectors, sports, research sectors. Women will make a name for themselves. Religious controversies will continue, and the commercialization of spirituality will be a big trend, and this will create fractures in the society. Spirituality has become a brand, and there will be a huge market for these masters and spiritual trainers and all these sort of things. But thankfully, genuine dharma also will be on an upsurge, and several positive initiatives will be taken for dharma, especially after Jupiter transits into Taurus. Overall crime rates, cybercrime and road accidents, road rage, all that will be on the rise. So the enforcement agencies will be kept busy. We might see some prominent criminals brought to justice. Some unexpected political figures and prominent individuals may face legal repercussions. Whatever was concealed is going to come out this year. The courts will deliver some landmark judgments which will benefit everybody. And this year, vote bank politics will generally fail. And everybody is feeling very patriotic this year because of the influence of Saturn. So a strong national government will come up. But yes, there will be several challenges. There will be some chances of terrorism and attempts to disturb the civil peace, but effective action will be taken in time to curb terrorism. The government will be more than capable of taking decisive action. There will be increased investments in modern defense systems, recruitment in the military, the army and other military establishments will be increased. Young people will want to join the army and help protect the nation. This is a year when Saturn wants us to work, because Saturn is going to enter Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatra and stay there practically for the entire term of Shri Krodhi. So he will want us to work. There will be several welfare schemes and new business models, loan schemes which will help give more jobs to the unemployed. This year is good news for young people who really want to work. Saturn is in a good position this year, so I encourage every one of you to take up some small scale entrepreneurship in your free time. Try to diversify and expand your sources of earning. Jobs are going to be available in the defense and the military related sectors. These are going to be booming in the near future. The markets are going to be generally volatile, so experienced players should try for short-term gains and playing the market or whatever they call it. And the newbies, they should stick to long-term gains and the blue chip type of stocks which are going to give them assured gains. The markets are going to be really volatile. Financial ups and downs are going to start as soon as Saturn and Rahu start getting together. That is in the later half of 24 and the early 25. But there is one investment in which you can always invest in with full confidence, and that is gold. You can either buy physical gold or paper gold, but gold's prices are going to go sky high. So on a personal note, all those of you who have a very strong Rahu going for you, or if you have a very strong Rahu in your birth chart, then this Shri Krodhi will give you some gains on so many levels. But generally, Shri Krodhi is going to be a turbulent year, especially the last few months of 2024. And the turbulence will increase in 2025. And this is because Saturn and Rahu are going to start getting closer to each other. Now, let's briefly go through the pujas which are done to welcome the new Samvatsar, Shri Krodhi, and to ensure that it is auspicious for the family and for the nation. Briefly, you should wake up before sunrise, get fresh and everything. Draw rangoli, kolam, etc. outside the front door of the house. You can tie torrents, garlands of marigold flowers, ripened wheat, mango leaves, etc. to the front door. The daily Agnihotra should be performed at the exact sunrise time. Everyone in the family should give Surya Arghya at least on the day of the new year. Then regular pujas of the household deity should be performed. And then the head of the family or the oldest person in the family should read the Panchangam. He or she should read the Varshafala from the New Year's Panchangam, and the entire family should listen to it. This is the main activity of the New Year Puja. Then a Naivedyam is offered to the household deities, and this is a special one. And on the New Year day, that is on the Yugadi, do take some time to reflect on what has happened to you in this past year, Shri Shobhanakriti, and think on how you will use the opportunities that the new Shri Krodhi is going to bring for you in the following year. I wish you all a happy Yugadi and a happy new Vedic year. Thank you for listening. Namaste.